welcome to DCC Productions. This is Danger Canadian Content, live from the Factory Gastro Pub here in the Danforth. I'm the Moose, and this afternoon we are talking to Brooklyn Doran. Hello there and welcome.
Hi.
Let's start, a couple of things I suppose. Let's start with where we first saw you. I think it was Charlie's Pub for Twinfest.
It was.
And you were in the corner, for want of a better term. And the next time I think I saw you was at North by Northeast in the Silver Dollar. So that's a hell of a jump.
It is.
Yeah. So from your point of view, I mean that is a big jump in terms of time, but also the Silver Dollar has gone up as one of our best gigs of 2015. Your
really?
set, yeah, it has. We're still busy loading bits and pieces, but your set from that particular piece was extraordinary. Yeah.
Oh,
so,
thank you so much.
but that was exciting. It was exciting across the board for us. How was that for you? I mean, your recollection of the North by Northeast gig, but also Charlie's Pub as well, because there was a limited audience there, wasn't there, that night?
Yeah, well, I think I remember that night being a bit rainy.
Yeah.
And so, usually weather plays into it. The Charlie's Pub, or the Charlie's Gallery gig, I'd say, was just immediately after I had released my first EP.
Right.
So no one had really known about me yet, except for my friends and supporters of that EP. And so we had gone straight from that to playing that showcase. I think it was myself and Sean William Clark.
It was indeed, yeah.
And we had like a bit of an intimate crowd, which I feel like is music reviewers' nice way of saying no one was there.
Well, I put it a slightly different way. I thought we were very lucky, if I'm perfectly honest, because first of all we got to see, I think it was just over half your set, and then we saw Sean's set as well, and it was just a remarkable night. I really do. I mean, it was just, everything just seemed to sort of come together, and
it's a more unplugged acoustic atmosphere there for sure.
Absolutely.
But yeah, intimate set, it's like when real estate agents tell you that you're going to a cozy studio apartment. Like that's that's an intimate set.
Yeah, no, I get that.
But Silver Dollar was great. That was almost a year later.
Right, yeah.
So the EP had gotten some traction, we had gotten some radio play. And that gig was actually put together by this collective in Toronto called Headquarters Collective.
Right, okay.
So they planned the evening with Dan Burke at Silver Dollar.
Okay.
And it was really cool. It was a really cool lineup too. There was myself, there was a band that had come all the way from Japan to play, and then there was also Silver Morning and White Cowbell, Oklahoma.
Right. Now,
which is kind of the other end of the country spectrum.
Well, just put us in context. Joan played with White Cowbell for 2 years as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she went on the European tour with them as well.
That's awesome.
And it was just remarkable. Absolutely remarkable.
Like, I would say we're more of like cute indie folk country, and they're like country, but like rock country.
Have you been to their Christmas gigs?
No.
Right, okay, so...
But at North by Northeast, they had like a saw that was like sparking.
Yep.
And I was like, this is awesome.
They will be part of this series moving forward. They are absolutely insane. I love them to bits.
They're so good.
But their Christmas show at Lee's Palace is well worth the money. Seriously, if you're doing, and this is not just a plug, but many of the things that we've done come together has been a result of a cowbell gig at Christmas.
What?
Yeah, seriously.
That's awesome.
There's a lot more to that. I won't go into that. This is more about you. So let's go into you release the EP. Yeah. I mean, I'm calling that more sort of an album from that point of view.
Yeah.
So that was. So what's happened since then in terms of writing and recording for you?
So the first EP was called There's a Light On. It was 5 tracks, and I completely crowdfunded that EP. And so that was sort of my first foray into being like, oh, I'm a musician for real now. This can be an actual career step in my life. So I did that, and then since then, it's been almost 2 years. I've been writing a lot of different music that's taking me in a slightly more mature direction. Okay. I think I land more in adult contemporary than I do in folk right now.
Okay, that's cool.
So we recorded a new album. It's going to be a full length.
Oh, sweet.
Just today I pressed send on the LPs. I was like, yes, sprint them, you can do it, and it was so nerve-wracking. But it's going to be 7 songs with a bonus 8th track, and we recorded it at Catherine North Studios in Hamilton. Really cool.
And when do you, so you've gone for pressing now, so when do you see the release date for that then?
Our first single is going to come out in June, and then the full album is going to come out in September.
Nice. Not exciting times.
Yeah.
Well, that's a good question. So I was going to ask about influences as well, inspirations for songs, but from what you're saying, things have your songwriting's matured as well from that point of view, in your own, you know, in a different way to have that going.
I think at first I used to just straight up exploit my life.
In songwriting, in writing generally, who doesn't? Yeah. Right? If they didn't, there'd never be one rap song ever recorded. Right? It wouldn't have happened. Right? Rap wouldn't have existed had it just gone talked about. I went down to the shops and bought. You know, it wouldn't have worked, would it? Really? No.
So at first I was writing songs that were like, I would write a song in like 10 minutes. Like something horrible would happen to me. I would put myself in like an on-purpose bad relationship place or something. And then be like, oh, I'll get a song out of it, it'll be fun. So I'd write all these songs, but now I'm sort of coming at it from a more, I guess, contemplative approach.
Right.
More thematic and less like, oh my gosh, something crazy just went down, I have to talk about it.
Yeah. No, so. But that's also the way the world is today from a social media point of view. You know, it's very much about what's happening now as opposed to thinking about it. You know, I've written, not songs, but I've written and stuff, but I had this massive like 5-year time I just haven't written anything, and then last year was suddenly 3 songs just came out. I was sitting on a bus basically. Yeah, it was just brilliant. But they weren't anything that I would have ever written.
All 3?
Yeah, all
same
3.
Bus?
On the same bus. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I know. And it just happened to be there, but there you go. And again, probably nothing for another 15 years now.
That's awesome.
Well, it was fun. It was fun.
I want to hear your 3 songs.
Well, I'll gladly share them if I can ever decipher the writing that I wrote them with. There you go. There you go. So in terms of listening pleasures, then, I mean, we've got written down what are your non-guilty listening pleasures these days.
Okay.
Who would you listen to? Who would you listen to, and then think, you know, in some cases whether you fess up to that or not would be the thing. Do you listen to anyone, or have listened to anyone who you might not readily admit to? Or does anyone fall into that category? That's the other thing.
I don't know. I don't know if I ironically or unironically listen to stuff.
Oh, right, okay.
I guess I love Feist. I love Sarah Harmer. I love this local band in Toronto, Crooked House Road, Marianne Kay and Shayna Silverberg. They are so good. I love Ginger Ale and the Monowhales. They're another local band.
Right, okay.
Super dope. I don't know what would be guilty though. Like
what for me maybe something like, you know, I got called out in an interview a few years ago where I ended up admitting that I listened to a 1970s, you know, pop pianist basically, and that's not what I would listen to ordinarily these days. You see, so that would be my non-guilty listening pleasure.
I mean, I don't know. I listen to Spice Girls, but I like Spice Girls. I don't mind if anyone knows.
Then that's your non-guilty right there.
Yeah.
That's good. No, that's good. That's good. I mean, we talk about sharing stages as well with people. I know you've got, obviously, if there was an opportunity to share a stage with someone, you know, be they alive or dead from that point of view, who would you like to share a stage with? You know, if you could go out and pick your guest artist to come and play with you.
I would like, oh gosh, I don't even know. Instead of the stage, have you ever seen the movie From Austin to Boston?
I think I have, yeah.
I would love to be in a VW van with anyone from that film. They're so good. The Staves, Spares Den, Ben Howard, just super dreamy folk musicians.
So a nice big long road trip, yeah?
Or I would like to play the stage at Winnipeg Folk Fest.
Right.
That's the folk festival I grew up with my whole life.
Really?
And it's back home. I'm from Kenora, and Winnipeg is right next door, so we would go every year. And so
okay.
that would be, I would be like, yes.
So that would be your idea of your epitome then of success would be being on stage at Winnipeg.
Even a side stage.
Yeah, no, but anyway.
Even in the parking lot.
No. I watched Peter Gabriel in the parking lot once, so that's where the stage was. Seriously, it was really funny. Really funny. And it was a big stage, but it was in the parking lot. Yeah, that's all good. That's excellent. So from that point of view, then, how long have you been in Toronto? Then? If you're from Canada, did your family move here then with you, or how did that work, or did you move when you were young?
I moved here when I turned 18 to
okay.
go to theater school.
Oh, right.
So I went to York University and I did theater school and race, ethnicity, and indigeneity. I have a degree in basically Indigenous studies. And then I was like, if I'm gonna have a career in the arts and hope to achieve a certain level of money from that, I probably have to live in a major city in order to make ends meet in that way.
Okay.
So I stayed in Toronto. Plus, I have so many friends here.
That does help.
Yeah.
That helps enormously, doesn't it? Yeah, no, I get that. We've obviously come from another city, but Toronto's been extraordinarily good to us.
Yeah, what was the other city?
London.
Ah, nice.
Yes.
Whereabouts in London?
Northwest London, Cricklewood, the hub of the universe, as we called it. And I only flew back from there last night, so that's why you might look a little bit jet lagged today. That's why you only got the questions as late as you did.
No, that's okay.
We were only running around. Talking of questions, we're going to move into the speed round of doom.
Okay.
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 We need your first answer. It doesn't matter. I mean, if you want to pass, you can pass.
Okay? Oh no.
but these are random. This is why we didn't share them early on. Okay.
Getting ready.
Okay, ready? Which pizza would most clearly describe your personality?
Barbecue chicken pizza.
Oh, perfect. Talking of, sadly, if one of these were to pass away, if you had to choose which musical celebrity died next, would it be Van Morrison, Johnny Rotten, Kanye West, Bob Dylan, or Sting?
Oh my gosh! I hope they all live forever.
Hope they will live forever.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take that as an answer. I have to be careful. I've read this one out. Would you choose one horse-sized duck or 100 duck-sized horses?
100 duck-sized horses, because that would be adorable.
You think that would be?
That'd be super cute.
Exactly. There's just loads of them. They would be absolutely mad. Hamsters or tarantulas?
Tarantulas.
Tarantulas.
Yeah.
I love it. Brilliant. Should Canada Goose nuggets be served as an option at McDonald's?
No, poor gooses. No.
Okay. No. Okay. If everything tastes like chicken, then what does chicken taste like? Chicken.
Right?
Yeah. Well.
Fish. I don't know.
If you had chicken, would you have ketchup or brown sauce?
What's brown sauce? Like plum sauce?
Like steak sauce.
Ooh, brown sauce.
Brown sauce. Okay. How's called it steak sauce? You see, because otherwise it doesn't translate. What vegetable best describes Toronto?
I don't know. I would offend Montrealers if I said that poutine was a vegetable and that it represented Toronto. But I feel like Smokes has a really good batch of poutine.
Okay. Okay. That's brilliant. Right, that's what we're gonna wrap that up. Thank you very much indeed.
Sweet.
Okay, so it was short and sweet. Firstly, many thanks to Brooklyn for making herself available and being our guest. Details of all of your site links, Twitter, etc. will all go up into the credits.
Amazing.
Many thanks to George and Factory Girl for their patience in hosting us. Full details of the Factory Girl site will also be up in the credits. Subscribe to the YouTube link with the details of DCC. And until next time, thank you. Good night.
Dangerous, so why can't you stay? We'll look for ghosts beneath